Hello, hello, hello. This is Els coming from Beam's Crafty Corner, and today I got some stuff. I went on a scavenger. And not scavenger so much as I went to the Dollar Tree. I went to a couple of Dollar Trees. I wanted to see, like what's available in one store versus another store. So I went to two stores that are within a mile of each other to see, like a mile and it's a mile and a half. I clocked it. It's 1.33. So, I wanted to see what they had. So I went to the first store and they had these, and these are just nail files, but we use them for everything. So I got a pack of nail files, and they did not have this at the second store. Then I picked up some of these. Now this is for a project that I'm going to be doing. I grabbed a couple of these, and I got the ones with the stars on the side because I'm going to need this wood right here. I'm gonna drill into it. But I grabbed two of these from the Dollar Tree, and they did have these at the second Dollar Tree, so this is something that they did have at more than one store. So I grabbed two of those. I grabbed some of these little chip bowls. I like to have these just for like water to rinse my brushes out. I like to be able to just put a little bit of paint in here or something, but they're convenient, and it's not something that I have to throw away. This is something I can wash and use again and again and again until I break it. And so I grabbed these. They're great little chip bowls, 3 for $1. You can't, little ramekins. They're cool. I grabbed some little hair ties, and these are also for a project that I have coming up. So I grabbed some of these. I don't know if these are going to work, but I'm pretty sure these will. But I do have a project coming up for these, so I grabbed a few of those. They had these at both stores. Let's see what next. So the next one was Fluoro-Wire. This is really heavy gauge Fluoro-Wire that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and there's 6 feet on each one of these, and it comes in 4 colors. It used to be a gold one too, but I didn't see that one. All I saw was, I think these are like the spring colors, they got the purple and the red and the blue and the green. So I grabbed 4 of those because I have a project coming up that I'm going to need these for. So I grabbed these as well. And they only had this at the first store. Okay, and then at the second store, I did not see this at the first store, but I saw this at the second store. This is an aroma diffuser. Okay, and if you don't know what this is, you get some essential oils and you put it in the bottom here. There's a little ring that goes in there, and you put it in, and then you press the little button, and it comes on, and it disperses the scent. Now, this one's battery operated. It runs off 2 AA batteries. I bought it. I put some batteries in it. I've had it going for about an hour now, and it's working pretty good. It's not exactly silent, but if this was on a nightstand, I don't think you'd notice it. But because it's battery operated, it's portable. You can take it with you when you travel, and for 99 cents, come on. So right now I have some peppermint loaded into it because that's always good for my migraines. So I have some peppermint on it. I just have it sitting up here above my desk, and for 99 cents, what the hell? And they only had that at the second store. Now, I bought some Reynolds wrap. I have a project coming up. I don't necessarily want the Reynolds wrap, but I want that little cutter bar that's in there. The little metal cutter bar. This thing. I want this. So Hubbard's going to get the aluminum foil, and I'm going to get the cutter bar. Yeah, because I want that. So I bought that. Now, they only had this at the second store. All they had at the first store was like their off, knockoff brand. So that was kind of cool. Now, I did find a couple of new things that I've never seen at the Dollar Tree before. Let's start with this one. So these are from their Crafter Square. This is basically Jot brand. They just renamed it Crafter Square. These are 3 by 4 inch Ziploc bags. And I actually went in there looking for these about a month ago and couldn't find them anywhere. I was like, I know they have them. And I went in there and they didn't have them. And I asked the girl at the first store, and she was like, no. And then I asked the girl at the second store, and she goes, oh yeah, we just got those in. It's brand new. We're just carrying that. So I did find some little Ziploc bags, and that's cool. And then we'll talk about this one. So I also found these. These are, again, from their Crafter Square. They had these at the first store, but not at the second store. And these are like little gold foil stickers, and they're a little puffy, and they're called metallics. They list them as metallics. And there's 20 stickers in there, and I thought those are kind of cute, so I just grabbed one of each. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I'll probably just give them away. And then I found these. Now, these are craft paper, but they're like doubled. There's 20 in here, so there's 2 sheets of them, and they're like heavyweight craft paper, almost like a 20-point chipboard. They're really like a thin chipboard, and they had a couple of different designs, but I just liked this one, so I grabbed it. They only had this at the first store, not at the second store. And then I found these. We were talking about these the other day, and somebody said that they were selling acrylic stamps, and so, you know, I wanted to find out. They had them at the first store, but not at the second store. But, you know, I mean, they're no great shakes. They're not fantastic, but, you know, a little cactus, a llama, it says hello. You could certainly use that, you know, for like a Happy Mail or something. There's a little flower right there. You got a bunch of hearts, and it says love and kiss, and, you know, a little mail here. That would be cute on a Happy Mail, or a little jar with some, mason jar with some hearts in it, or I love you, or even this little mailbox with the hearts. Wouldn't that be cute for a Happy Mail? So, you know, I just grabbed a couple of those. Just so you guys could see them. We'll go ahead in another video and I'll pull these out and put them on an acrylic block and put some ink on them and see how they stamp. You know. The other thing that I found was this. And this was the only one I found. This was at the first store, not at the second store, and they only had the one. But that's a cutting board. It's a cutting mat. It is an 8-inch by 6-inch cutting mat. So it's about 8.5 by 6.5 inches. Cute little cutting board. If I find any more of these guys, I will definitely put them in the shop. Or if I can get them before my next sale, I'll put them in my sale. I'll start looking around for them. But I only found the one. That was all I found. But, you know, it's a cute little cutting board, and it's just the right size for some small projects. So, you know, I found that. Now, the other thing I found was this, and this was interesting. I have never seen one of these before. It is from the Crafter's Square, and it's called a retractable holder. Let's take the paper off here. So it looks like this. It's just a tube. It's got a little handle on the end here so you can hold it or carry it or hang it up. And you unscrew this, and as you unscrew it, it comes apart. It extends to 14.5 inches before it opens. So you can put whatever you want. Now you can put like your paintbrushes in there, or your pencils, your colored pencils, whatever. And then you just kind of screw the lid back on, and you can stop, you know, at whatever length or height you need. And these would be really cool, like if you could hang these up in your craft room someplace and you had like all your colored pencils in here, or you had some of your alcohol markers or whatever, and you could certainly, you know, put them on a shelf this way. And it is cut here flat on all sides, and it has this like flower on the back so that you can, and it won't roll, you know, it just settles on one side. So that's cool to put your alcohol markers in and stuff. But I thought that was really cool. You could put your paintbrushes in there. You could even pop a couple of holes in the bottom and put your paintbrushes in there wet and just hang them up and drip them to dry and let the air flow through there, whatever you wanted to do. But it's plastic. It's pretty flexible. I would say it's a pretty solid connection. But, you know, for $1, that is a cool little storage container. And I just thought I could share that with you guys today. So that's what I got today at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be doing a few more of these Dollar Tree scavengers because I want to see, you know, what's the difference between my Dollar Trees here in Vegas and Dollar Trees. I might try one out in Boulder City, and I might try one out in Henderson. We'll see what's going on. What's the difference between the three? But those are my local type stores. So I'm going to keep looking at the Dollar Tree to see what we can find. And I will keep showing you new things that I find. Until I see you again, listen, if you've done so already and you're new here, go ahead and hit that red button for me and welcome. Go ahead and like me, ring my bell, and share me with all of your friends. And then your friends can be my friends can be your friends, our friends can get to be friends. And after all, that is what a community is. Until the next time, stay safe. Bye-bye.